Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's just jump right into it today. This explainer is diving into something that is literally moving from the realm of science fiction right into our daily reality. We are talking about the incredible, but honestly kind of perilous future of agentic AI. This isn't just an AI that answers your questions. We're talking about AI that actually takes action on your behalf. It's a totally fascinating frontier, for sure, but it definitely comes with a shadow. So how do we navigate the dark side of agentic AI? And crucially, can humanity actually stay in the driver's seat?
We're going to skip the usual agenda today because I just want to hit you with this core question right up front. What actually happens when the machines run themselves? We're not talking about your robot vacuum bumping into the couch. We're talking about highly complex, interconnected systems making independent decisions split second by split second without ever asking for human permission. It's a wild thought experiment, right? But to really grasp the stakes here, we kind of need to jump ahead in time a bit.
Section 1. 2048, a city connected.
So imagine it's the year 2048. We're looking at a perfectly functioning, hyper-connected city. It wakes up just like it always does. Traffic is flowing smoothly, no jams. Hospitals are operating with pinpoint precision. Banks are processing millions of automated transactions in the background. The power stations are giving exactly the right amount of juice, factories are humming along, and your home is perfectly climate-controlled. Everything appears totally normal. I mean, it's the utopia we've all been promised. Until something goes terribly, terribly wrong. And the scariest part? It's not an earthquake, it's not a hurricane or a massive physical blackout. It is completely silent and totally invisible to the naked eye. This perfectly shows just how fragile automated systems can be. It all starts with a single, isolated error inside one autonomous AI agent. But because everything is so heavily connected, that error spreads like wildfire. So, a transportation system gets bad info from that first agent. Because of that bad data, delivery networks suddenly try to reroute, which instantly creates massive gridlock. And then, out of nowhere, emergency vehicles are stuck in traffic, and hospitals are suddenly running out of crucial medical supplies. Literally within minutes, an entire city is paralyzed, all because of the cascading effects of one tiny digital hallucination. Disaster is looming, but thankfully, we avert it. Human engineers spot the cascading problem. Emergency safety systems immediately kick in. The AI agents get completely locked out of making any more autonomous decisions, and human operators take the wheel back. The crisis is contained. People stepped in just in time. But man, this leaves us with one massive, lingering question, right? As agentic AI gets even more powerful and deeply embedded in our infrastructure, how on earth do we guarantee that we're always in a position to hit that manual override?
Section 2. The technology paradox. Strength versus risk.
You know, power always has two faces. Every major human invention has brought us extraordinary opportunities, but also massive threats. Think about it. Fire allowed early civilization to grow, but it could also wipe out entire forests. Electricity completely transformed the modern world, right? But it also introduced entirely new, lethal dangers into our homes. The internet connected billions of us, but it also birthed global cybercrime and mass misinformation. Agentic AI is no different. It's just the latest in a very long line of powerful dual-use inventions, where its greatest strengths can incredibly quickly become its absolute greatest risks if we're careless with it.
Let's look at how this might play out in a business setting. Picture a company that relies entirely on autonomous AI for all its corporate decisions. We're talking hiring, finance, supply chains, customer service, security, the whole shebang. If just one system makes a minor mistake, say, in a financial forecast, the rest of the AI agents, which are programmed to work together, just blindly assume that data is correct and adjust what they're doing. Bam! You get a complete, company-wide failure. And no one notices right away because the machines all agreed with each other. Independent human oversight isn't just some annoying regulatory hurdle, it is absolutely essential for survival.
Section 3. The 4 core AI challenges.
Our first big challenge is privacy. Look, for an AI assistant to actually be useful to you, it needs to know you. It needs your schedule, your preferences, travel plans, health reminders, your finances. In fact, a true agentic AI is probably going to process more personal data in a single day than you put on social media in a year. Now, that info makes the AI incredibly powerful and super helpful, but it also means your entire life is basically sitting on a server somewhere. Future AI systems are going to absolutely require ironclad security, totally transparent policies, and really responsible governance to make sure that deep personal data stays safe.
The second major hurdle is bias. Imagine an AI helping a massive corporation review thousands of job applications. If the historical data it trained on has past unfairness or discrimination baked into it, the AI could unintentionally just repeat those exact same patterns. And it's not because the machine is intentionally malicious or trying to discriminate. It's simply because it's learning from imperfect, human-generated information. Fairness just isn't automatic, guys. It requires continuous evaluation, really diverse testing, and constant human review to fix. We have to actively pursue it.
Our third challenge? Misinformation. Agentic AI can now create text, photorealistic images, cloned audio, and incredibly convincing video. It can literally generate entire digital experiences out of thin air. Now, while these are amazing tools for education and creativity, those exact same technologies can so easily be misused to spread highly convincing false information. Moving forward, the ability to actually verify trustworthy information isn't just going to be a nice-to-have skill, it's going to become one of society's absolute most critical survival skills. And the fourth challenge, which I honestly find the most fascinating, is dependence. I want you to imagine waking up tomorrow morning and realizing you don't know the navigation routes around your own neighborhood. You struggle with basic math, and your writing skills have just completely atrophied. Honestly, most of us already can't remember our best friend's phone number without looking at our smartphones. But Agentic AI takes this to an entirely new level. The goal of technology should always be to reduce unnecessary effort, never to reduce human capability.
Section 4. Keeping humanity in control. So how do we prevent this dependency? Because when you look at all these risks we just talked about, the ultimate danger isn't actually some sci-fi movie scenario where AI becomes a malicious superintelligence. The real danger is a human one. It's the danger that we get lazy, that we stop asking questions, we stop thinking critically, and we just stop taking responsibility for the systems we deploy. You have to remember this core truth. AI itself has no ambitions, no dreams, no political opinions, no personal goals. It is entirely a mirror. It simply reflects the values of the people using it. We decide how it's built, we decide how it's regulated, and we decide where it should and absolutely should not be used.
Because of that, shaping these intelligent systems isn't just a job for a few engineers sitting in Silicon Valley. Governments, researchers, businesses, teachers, doctors, students, families, every single part of society has to play an active role in shaping how these systems are developed and integrated. It's a collective human responsibility. Ultimately, maybe the greatest achievement of the AI age won't be building the smartest or the fastest machines. The real achievement will be building the wisest relationship between humans and technology. Raw intelligence without responsibility has literally never guaranteed progress in human history. But intelligence that is guided by ethics, transparency, strict accountability, and most importantly, human compassion, that is what can genuinely change the world for the better. The future isn't decided by artificial intelligence. It's decided by the people who choose how to use it. Which leaves us with one final, incredibly provocative thought. Is Agentic AI the final destination of this technology, or is it really only the first baby step toward artificial general intelligence, or AGI? You know, an intelligence that can outthink humans across every single domain. The answer to that question could literally define the future of humanity. If you enjoyed this explainer and you want to continue exploring the incredible, rapidly evolving future of Agentic AI, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on notifications, and join us for the next one. Thank you so much for learning with me today, and I'll catch you next time.